Hi everybody, this is Pamela. Well, it's week 6 and I'm here for an update and also to talk a little bit about my goals for 2012. I am down 3 pounds again this week, so that is a total of 49 pounds, and I am at 313 from a high of 362. And one really good thing is that some of the clothes that I haven't been able to wear for several years are starting to fit me again. And I don't think I'm going to have to go shopping for a while because I have a ton of clothes in my closet that probably I could go down 3 sizes and I would still have clothes to wear. So that's a good thing. I'm starting to eat some more foods. I had some tuna that went down really well. And I'm just slowly venturing out into some of the proteins, and so far I haven't had any problems. I have not thrown up once, which I'm so thankful for. I do feel, full very quickly. It's not like my pouch isn't working or something. I definitely get full real fast. But I haven't been sick, so I'm grateful for that. My only problem, which you could probably get a clue from this, our last video I talked about those fiber gummies, and they seem to be doing sort of a good job, but not really. I just don't feel like things are working the way they should yet. So several people had mentioned this Benefiber, including Tony, Mrs. Skinny Britches to be. She recommended putting it into my drinks, and that's what I'm going to do. I just bought it today, so I'll let you know on my next video how it's working. Now, I think that's about it for my update. My goals for 2012 are, of course, weight loss. Now, as I said, I'm at 313 right now. So my goal for 2012 is to get under 200 pounds. So that means I need to lose at least 114 pounds in the year 2012. And it is doable. It's not going to be easy, but I know from other people that have had gastric bypass and seeing their journeys, it is possible. So I'm going to try very hard for that. I would love very much to be under 250 by May when we go to the meet and greet in Las Vegas. I'm hoping that will happen, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to get derailed by that. I'm just taking it and doing everything that I need to do, everything that I'm supposed to do, and just have the confidence that it will come off when it's supposed to. But my goal for 2012 is to work very hard to get under 200 pounds. Part of that is that I need to start exercising more. So that's my second goal. In the past few years, have become very sedentary, and it's gotten to the point where, especially, when I was up 362, it was very difficult for me to walk any distance, really. And I kind of got into a bad habit of, when I would go out with my husband, he would drop me off at the door. If we went to a restaurant, he'd drop me off at the door, he'd park, he'd come in. Even, if we went to the store, excuse me, he would drop me off at the door. So today we went to Target and went to a couple of other places. And I almost said, oh, drop me off at the door. And then I thought, what are you doing? You need to get yourself moving and start walking. So we parked, and actually the stores are very busy today. It's January 2nd. A lot of people had off from work, and we ended up parking pretty far back in several of the parking lots. So I did get some exercise today. But I need to continue that. I need to just become more active in my day every day. Not just, I do want to exercise, X amount of times a week. And, but I don't want it to be just that formal exercise. I just really want to try to be a more active person. Don't, send somebody to get something for me when I can do it myself. Don't, be dropped off at the door when I can walk. Excuse me, I'm sorry, tickle my throat. So that's number 2. Oh, and part of that also is that I would love to get a new bike for my birthday. I have one that I haven't ridden for years and years, and I talked about this on Facebook a little bit. It's a 10-speed, and you know, the real skinny tires, and I just don't think it's going to be suitable for me anymore. I want to get a cruiser that has, you know, fatter tires and a nice cushy seat, and I can sit more upright. The bars are higher, and so that's what I would love to get, that for my birthday and start riding my bike by then. I'm very sorry. So that's, my birthday's in April, so I hope to get that in April and start exercising on that as well. My third goal is not well, in a way it is weight loss related. For the past couple of years, I've actually been a full-time student, and I got my master's degree this year, but I haven't really been applying for any full-time jobs. I do work right now from home. I work as a co-adjutant, it's called. It's sort of a paid teacher's assistant for the university that I attended, and it's for a couple of online classes. So I can do that work from home, and I enjoy it, but it's not full-time. And I've sort of been putting off going, since I graduated, going on interviews, because I wanted to wait until I had the surgery, lost some weight, looked a little bit more presentable in my professional clothes. I haven't had a regular job since 2008, when I was laid off from the engineering company that I worked for. So the next couple of years after that, I was a full-time student, as I said, and now it's time to get back into the workforce full-time. It's time to get a professional job again, and I would like to look the part when I go. I would like my qualifications to, you know, my education and my experience to speak louder than my appearance. So that's my third goal, is to probably toward the end of May really start a serious search for a new job. I will be continuing to work for the university through the next semester, through the spring semester, and then I need to get a real job. I mean, a real, you know, full-time job. It is a real job that I have, but I need a full-time job, and I think by then I will have lost enough that I will feel a little more confident going in for interviews and looking a little bit more put together. I mean, let's be honest, I try very hard to look my best, but when you weigh 362 pounds, it's difficult to look professional. It's difficult to walk into an interview when you're still out of breath from walking up the stairs to get to the office. You know, those are considerations that I knew in the back of my head that this timing was actually going to be pretty good, because by the time I'm done with this spring semester, I hopefully will have lost enough where I'm gonna be in a lot better shape to you know, to be prepared for that kind of situation. So those are my 3 goals for 2012, and hopefully I will end the year being successful at all 3. And I'm going to do my best. So take care, everybody, and I will see you next week for my next update. Bye-bye.